Although it can take time for your pet to get used to them, a good pair of boots for your pet can offer warmth, traction on ice and frozen surfaces, and of course, protection against the cold and salt on those roads and sidewalks. Hey everybody, welcome to the Ontario SPCA's YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, welcome and subscribe because you're going to want to keep on top of this content. And today we're talking about how to fit your dog for boots. You know what? Salt and all of that cold ice and weather out there can be really harmful to the pads of your pet's paws. So it's important to make sure that you protect them. We also don't want our pets licking their paws when they come in from a walk and ingesting that salt. It can be incredibly harmful to them. So today we're going to talk and show you a little bit about some boots, how to fit them to your pet, and what might be the best choice for you and your dog. Let's jump in and have a look at a couple of different types of boots that we have here today. So the first pair that we have, you may have seen these if you visited the pet store recently, and they're almost like a balloon, and they're a rubber boot that you fit onto your dog's paws. Of course, they come in all different sizes, small, medium, large. These are extra large. And what's great about these is they fit quite snug to your pet's foot, so they don't feel as if they have something on, and it could make your pet a little bit more comfortable. So these are great. Then we have a more standard soft bottom type of boot, and so these ones have a Velcro latch. It really helps to secure the boot to your pet, and it goes up a little bit higher onto their ankle to hang on a little bit better. Again, it does have a softer suede bottom to it so that your pet has a little bit of grip, but it doesn't feel like a hard surface that they're stepping on. Now we've got the most sort of intense of our boots, and you can find these again at your local pet store. So these kind have a great feature. So not only do they have an adjustable buckle that you can tighten and loosen to your pet's comfort, they also have an upper piece here, like a shoelace, that you can tighten to the top of their ankle. So this is going to keep these boots on a little bit more. In addition, these ones have a more thick rubberized sole. So if you're taking your dog on longer walks, maybe on rough terrain like a hike, you're going to want that added protection that's really going to help keep your pet's paws nice and soft and protected against any rough surfaces. And I know there's people out there listening and you're thinking to yourself, I've tried, I can't get my pet to wear boots. We're going to give you a couple of tips and tricks in a moment, but here's something you could try. There are pad protectors, and it's a sort of balm or a salve that you can rub onto your pet's paws, and this actually does provide a little bit of protection to the pads of their paws during, either heat or, of course, in this case, we're talking about that salt and that cold weather. If you want to go ahead, click up here, and you're going to actually see a DIY video where you can make your own version of a paw pad protector. Size and fit is important when getting boots for your pet. If they don't fit your dog well, they're going to be uncomfortable. So what you want to do is make sure that you measure your dog's foot before purchasing, or bring your dog with you to the store to ensure that you're measuring for the right boot. You can measure the widest part of your pet's paw, and that's going to give you an idea of which size might work best. If boots are new to your dog, it's really important to make sure that the experience of introducing them is a positive one. Like anything else you train your pet to do, keeping positive reinforcement involved is key, so why not have some treats nearby? Introduce them slowly over a few days, and that way your pet won't feel overwhelmed with the new product. The first step would be to start by touching your pet's paw with the boot. You're going to want to keep treats nearby so that every time you touch their paw, you can go ahead and give them a treat. This is going to help them to associate the boots with a positive experience. From there, you can start to introduce your pet wearing the boots in the house for short periods of time. Through this process, keep it slow. You're going to start with one boot at a time, giving your pet a treat each time as a reward. Now remember, keep the treats tiny. Pick your pet's favorite yummy treat, very high value, and give them a small piece each time as a reward. And when the boots go away, the treats go away. When the boots return, so do the treats. If your pet's resistant to wearing the boots, don't force it. It'll only make it a bigger struggle. Instead, pause, maybe put the boots away and bring them out a little later. Again, keep that process really slow and keep rewarding with treats so that it's a positive experience. And if boots just aren't happening, later in the video we talk a little bit about an option for those dogs too. You want to make sure that you're not getting your pet's skin or fur caught in any of the Velcro or zippers when doing them up. Of course, you can wash all of your boots and reuse them again. Make sure they're nice and dry before putting them back on. The only time you'd have to go buy new boots is if they are damaged, ripped from either the walk that you went on or your dog's toenails. So earlier we talked about the option of using a paw balm similar to this one here. Of course, we showed you the link to the DIY version, or you can even use petroleum jelly to protect your pet's paws. If you're choosing this option, we want to make sure to remind you when you bring your pet back in from their walk, you're going to want to wash their paws quite thoroughly. So grab a damp cloth, some warm water, and really get in there, make sure you're getting in between the pads of their paw to find any hidden salt or de-icer that may be in there that they might find later. Of course, this is a great opportunity to check out your pet's pads and make sure they're not cracked, any redness or irritation. Make sure you dry them off, and then if you need to, you can apply a little bit more petroleum jelly to add a little bit of moisture. We don't want to be using any human moisturizers because there can be chemicals in them that will harm your pet's paws. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed today's content and you're going to go out and buy your pet some new boots, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe because we want to keep you looped in on all this awesome content. Over here we've got some videos for you, how to wash your pet's paws and to make your own DIY paw balm. So we'll catch you next time.